So here, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
he was forced to go up the lane. Actually, I
Oh,
think there was a mistake.
one sec. I haven't
There
pressed
was
play yet.
oh,
I was
rip.
just asking you random questions. Can you restart the match? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming back at you today in Clash Royale. I'm so excited today. I finally have Nova Bochum back on the channel. How you doing, man? Welcome back.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's been a while since you've been on the channel. The last time you were on was probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I will link that video in the description below because today I want to focus on how to play Lavaloon against some of the most difficult matchups or some challenging matchups. So we're going to do like heavy on the play-by-play today. And first off, congratulations. Last season, you got, let me see here. You're always, I feel like you're always top 5 or top 10 in the game. Last season, you got 12th and 13th on 2 different accounts. Is that correct?
13th and 14th.
13th and 14th. And right now, you're 3rd in the world. You're just a beast. Why are you so good with Lavaloon? Why? How?
I think it's just because I've been playing Lavaloon. I think I said that last time as well. Yeah, for over a year now, and I picked up Lavaloon for like 10 months ago, and I just kept playing this one deck, and I don't think I can get that much better at this deck. It's just adapting to the meta and stuff.
Yeah, you're definitely a specialist. Not to say that you're not good at other decks, but you're like, your name is synonymous with Lavaloon. I get so many requests to bring you back on the channel, so here we go. We're doing it today. We're doing it, guys. All right, so before we get started, I'm going to make everybody go through the painful process of watching me play Lavaloon. Everybody says Lavaloon is an easy deck to play, but me, it's just never been my style.
Oh, yeah,
I
guys.
don't know. I don't know why. But go ahead.
And I can tell at the current meta it isn't easy to play Lavaloon at all.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about how to, like, combat that because you have no problems with it still. This is the deck that you play, and I have, like, a level 7 Balloon and a level 4 Lava Hound, which is way better than 99% of the people watching as far as card levels, but obviously I'm pretty high in trophies too. So my question to you to start off with is, how much does, like, your Balloon, your Lava Hound level matter? Like, is it okay if they're not super high level to use on ladder?
So I think the interactions, I don't think they are a problem with level 4 and level 7, because level 4 Lava Hound doesn't get the puppies don't get one-shotted by a zap, and also the Loon survives the rocket. But I think level 7 Loon could be an issue. Lava Hound 4, that wouldn't be enough for top 100, but
Yeah.
in your trophy range that should be great.
So what about like my normal level free to play players who are watching? Is, let's just say they have like a pretty average level Balloon compared to the rest of their epics. Do you think it doesn't, should they just focus on requesting Balloon on Sundays and just like ride it out, or is it super important to have a high level Balloon?
Yeah, if you want to play Lavaloon on ladder, then I think that is very important. So obviously, actually, I've been playing Lavaloon on my personal account before I got sponsored as well, and I always requested my Loon, and I think it was the first epic that I got to level 7. But you can also play. So back then the card levels were a bit different, but I played Loon level 5, and I got to top 2000 in the world. So I think nowadays with a Loon level 6, you're good, and you can push very high on ladder.
Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and hop into a match, and you can tell me all the thousands of mistakes that I make, okay?
Sure.
All right, here we go. I'm in right now, going against a level 12, so hopefully we have the advantage. Give him a good luck, thumbs up. He gives me the wow. I have Lava Hound and Tombstone in my opening hand. What do you play, Lava Hound?
No, always Tombstone.
Always Tombstone. See, mistake number 1. All right.
Okay, I don't think that's the right spot. I think he could could hog push on the left, so you have to play it one tile further up.
One tile further up. Sure. Okay. So
I'm not sure. Yeah, you can.
All right. So that was a mistake. It's okay though.
Yeah, but I sometimes do this mistake as well. I think you will see it in the replays when I know which deck my opponent chooses to play or played last time, and then they play another deck.
So I think he has Fireball. What should I just not play anything here? Or should
I... Fireball the Musketeer.
Okay.
that would be good damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it was it wasn't a max muskie. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it would have been good damage anyways.
Yeah, so when I'm going against a hog deck, I should always just pre-place Tombstone.
Yes, exactly. And if they fireball it, then you pretty much forced to drop Lava Hound because they will split push you, but you don't have any other play.
Okay,
so here I would place. Yeah, you can place Lava Hound.
Okay, so you would place the Tombstone one tile on the other side.
Yes,
Okay.
but the Hydra's right. So you place it one tile further up.
So he's gonna hog me. I'm gonna minion and then minion horde. Oh crap! I zapped accidentally.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
All right.
Yeah, because zapping the bats would have been crucial as well.
I know.
Okay, so now he places Musketeer on the left. I think you can just drop a naked loon on the right now because he won't have anything.
Okay.
Maybe he'll have a loon, but I think that it's worth the risk. Okay, he has a cannon. I think. Okay, he has that.
Wow, he got all the way back to the bats.
Yeah, I just
had
miscalculated
crazy lag
that.
on those.
So
yeah.
Now you've got to push right. Oh, actually, they get a lot of damage, but still I would push right because yeah, he will go for the right side as well.
So should I put a Lava Hound like at the bridge at this point?
Yeah, you can do that.
And should I drop the loon or should I wait?
Now you should drop Zap and loon, yes.
Okay.
Minions.
Yep.
Good that you didn't drop a Goblin game.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward.
I'm pretty awful at this game, but I'm not that awful.
Yeah, I think now you've pretty much won the match because in a 1-1 situation, you're just that much better against Sock Cycle.
So should I play at the bridge again with the Lava Hound?
No, I would put it
pocket?
in the back.
Oh, the back? Okay.
So
you never go in the pocket?
Sometimes I do. For example, if the Lava Hound pops, you drop a Lava Hound in the pocket a bit earlier, and then it will retarget on the Lava Hound. And the pops can deal damage, but in this situation, I will always build up a big push.
Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Okay. So now you're in this awkward situation where you have to take the tower, and time will be very close. And yeah, I think
I don't know what
building up a push would have been better.
Yeah, crap.
Yeah, oh no,
so
that's
it's
too
gonna
late.
be a
That's
tie.
too late. Yeah. If you can defend that. So at this point, you shouldn't have dropped the Lava Hound anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Because maybe
no
in the
time.
pockets. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, you can tell that I don't play Lava Hound ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
okay, so
against this matchup,
awful.
yeah,
I'm gonna stop doing this playing at the beginning of the matches. But you know, it was.
I watched you.
Yeah,
I watched you before the episode, and you played very well in these matches. So, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, before the episode, I did play the deck a bit, and I think I went like, well, we'll see.
Yeah, you didn't really do many mistakes, so maybe I shouldn't coach you.
No, it's okay. It's tougher when you're playing and getting coached at the same time. But at the same time, I'm really just not very good at the Hog matchup, I feel like. But anyway, let's go ahead to your matchup against Hog. Enough of watching my terrible gameplay. I do think that it's valuable to kind of point out all the things that I did wrong there. I did want to ask for clarification, though. You said you don't always go play the Lava Hound in the back. So talk a little bit about like when you play it in the back versus when you play it just at the bridge versus when you play it in the pocket.
Yes. So in the situation that you were in, it was like 1 minute left in the game, and there were pretty much no troops on the field, and also he wasn't really, he couldn't have taken your tower because there was just that much health on it left. So you're not taking any risk by dropping the Lava Hound in the back, and by dropping the Lava Hound in the pocket, he can just easily defend that because there's no way for you to support the Lava Hound that quickly. So there I would have dropped it in the back because there were no troops on the field.
Okay.
But if you have, for example, let's say the Mega Minion survives and the minions survive and he fireballed the Tombstone, so he doesn't have a spell anymore. Then you can drop the Lava Hound in the pocket because there are troops surviving, and yeah, obviously he will have a hard time dealing with that. And also, I think I said that already, you can drop the Lava Hound in the pocket if you know it's going to pop up, and you just want to drop it slightly before it pops up, because sometimes they won't be expecting that, and then a lava hound, the big lava hound that you dropped in the pocket, will tank for the puppies, and they can deal a lot of damage.
Okay, so right before my other lava hound's gonna die, I can drop another lava hound in the pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's very dangerous, because even if they have a spell, when they don't expect it, it always deals like 500 damage.
Okay, that's good advice. And what about when you drop a lava hound in the pocket, because they don't have a spell or something like that? So they don't have a spell, they don't have a distracting unit, you drop it in the pocket, and then what do you want to combo after the lava hound? Do you want to drop your balloon, or do you want to just save your elixir and drop like minions and hold your zap or something?
That depends on the matchup. So
okay,
you've pretty much got to figure out what they play and what their counters are. But another play that I do sometimes in a close game where time is running out and I know I don't really risk something because I won't lose anyways. And his tower has like 1000 HP left and it's like 15 seconds to go, so I wouldn't win anyways if I don't risk something. Then I sometimes drop Lavaloon Goblin Gang, and that's in this situation sometimes very hard to deal with. And as soon as the spear goblins lock on, they can deal a lot of damage, and then you can finish with a fireball. But that's just very rare situation.
Okay, that's good advice. Let's go ahead and watch your matchup against a Hog deck, an even more difficult one because it has extra Executioner, Tornado, and Hog, and Rocket. It's like your worst nightmare. So let's...
yeah, no, actually not, because Hog as the archetype is pretty much the only archetype that I do very well at the moment. So that
that's good because
most
Hog's
of the times.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, but this matchup, I'd say it's a 50-50 because he has Executioner.
Okay,
but
let's go
only
ahead.
if you... Yeah.
Let's watch it. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play.
So yeah, I can already tell that I will misplace my my tombstone because I think he plays giant. I faced him yesterday and I thought he would play giant, but he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, and that nearly cost me the game, because against this Hog Executioner deck, as soon as you know he plays that, you just want to play. You want to avoid pretty much any damage, because I know with beatdown it's usually a bit different, and also with this deck, but against Hog Executioner it's so hard to break through, so you really have to focus on defending.
Okay, so you don't want to take a lot of damage. You don't have anything to defend against ground units except for the tombstone in this in the Goblin Gang.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
are you being very? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have the Mega Minion, and oh no, I want to focus on that play. So I do the Loon on the right. And he has to rocket it, and he misplaces his goblins, but he wouldn't have had much elixir anyways. And then I just kill his Executioner, and that's GG. And I always do this play, and most of the times they're obviously able to defend it with Tornado. But then you can just fireball the Executioner, and you will get a positive elixir trade. The Executioner will die to the puppies if you time the fireball just before it dies. And that's just a very, very efficient play.
Wow.
Yeah, because otherwise you will lose a lot of elixir against the Executioner Tornado.
So when you're going against Executioner Tornado, you split push Balloon. Yes,
and if they drop Tornado on this, no big deal, then you can just drop the Mega Minion in the spot I dropped it at, and it will kill the Executioner. Or they rocket the Mega Minion, but that's no problem either.
So let's talk about the situation like this where you have the lead already pretty early on into the match. So is there ever a point where you just kind of play defense with this deck and cycle? I guess that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, usually I don't do that because it's not that easy to defend. I just play defense only with this deck. But as I said, against this matchup, you want to play defensively. And I would have done that, but then he decided to rocket. And at this point I knew, okay, I won't be able to defend that or just play defense, because then he will just rocket cycle me.
So I think the last time I had you on, you were talking about the perfect balloon placement, and it's like it's behind the chains. Is that still correct?
Yes, but against Executioner it's a bit different. Yeah,
right where
here
you put
I do
it,
this.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Here I played Maloon because usually you don't want to do that against Executioner Rocket, but I knew he can't play his Rocket on this.
Okay.
So I just wanted to apply pressure, and yeah, you can see that worked out pretty well. So he only plays Tornado and he defends it, but he just has to deal with so much that he can't take my turn.
Wow, yeah. So you were that was very good awareness on your part to drop that balloon there because there was like enough units alive that you were able to handle the matchup.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Let's talk about another matchup that I feel like is very difficult for Lavaloon players, and that's against a Golem deck because
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's the
very
only
difficult.
deck that's heavier than yours. So let's talk Golem strategy and watch this next replay here.
Yeah. So
I'll-
basic strategy against
Yep.
Golem pretty much stayed the same. I think I mentioned that last time as well. Split pushing is a good thing against Golem. If they have Baby Dragon, it can get awkward because it's very hard to defend. If they play the variation without Tornado and Poison, then you can actually punch pumps very hard. You just drop the Lava Hound in the back and go in with Lava Hound, and then you zap the first two bets of the Night Witch. Even if they play Mega Minion Poison, it always takes the tower. And if they play the Mega Minion on the Loon, you want to play your Mega Minion, and then it takes the tower as well. But this is a
Okay.
different matchup, so I thought he would play it with Poison, which is why I went for same lane. If I knew he would have had Baby Dragon, I would have been going opposite lane.
Okay, I'm going to press play in just a second. One more question, though, about pumps in general. So when you're playing against a pump with this deck, are you, and let's just say that you have Fireball, Zap, Lava Hound, and Balloon in hand. Like, so you have the option of going on offense or fireballing. What do you do?
At the start of a match, I won't ever drop my Loon because it's just, too risky. If they have Mega Minion, you're screwed. And also, Three Musketeers, and it's just, you kind of have to fireball the pump because they can punish you, but if you don't fireball the pump, they will punish you even harder, so...
Okay, so you have to fireball a pump. And then how do you deal with the Three Musketeers after you fireball?
That depends. So, the ideal play against Three Musketeers, if you don't have fireball anymore, and they split the two Musketeers, you want to drop Tombstone on the side where one Musketeer is at, and after that you drop Lava Hound in the back and let the two Musketeers cross the river, target on your Lava Hound, and then you can support the Musketeer, your Lava Hound, and the Musketeers are on your side, so they get taken down by the tower as well. So here, as you can see, he was forced to go up the lane. Actually, I think there was a mistake.
One sec, I haven't pressed play yet.
Oh.
I was just asking you random questions. Can you restart the match?
Yes, of course.
All right, let's go. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll press play. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay,
my viewers are like, dude, we've been staring at the screen for 2 minutes, not doing anything. Thanks, Ash.
Yeah, I was wondering why didn't you ask?
All right, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play. All right, now talk about your. Now you go ahead. Take the floor.
Yes, finally. So that should have been pretty weird for some spectators. They will have noticed that. I think I was talking about the matchup already.
It's okay. Yeah, so so you see him pump, and you fireball.
Yes. At this point, I don't know if he plays Golem or Three Musketeers, but I just have to fireball because otherwise it's... I know it can get awkward, but I have to fireball the pump.
Okay.
So yeah, and that's what I mentioned already when I was watching the replay and you didn't. I thought he would play the poison variation, which is why I went for the same lane.
Okay, so talk a little bit about that. When to go same lane versus opposite lane.
Yeah, against the variation with Baby Dragon, you usually want to go opposite lane. Opposite lane, and against the variation with Poison and Mega Minion and Bandit, you want to go same lane.
Okay. And there you notice that he used Baby Dragon, Mega Minion, and Night Witch, so you dropped the balloon.
Yes, and I don't think that was the wrong decision, because he would have got the damage on my right tower anyways, and at least I got a shot from the balloon.
Yeah, so you think that you played that pretty much perfectly, the best you could?
Yeah, I think that was just an awkward situation where I had to go same lane with facing his Golem, and I thought he would play the other deck. So that was kind of unfortunate.
So how are you going to make this comeback, man? This is crazy.
Yeah, right. What I've been talking about already when you didn't watch the replay, there he does a mistake. He should have, although my tower's at 150 HP, he should have gone in the same lane. Because, as I said, it's just pretty much impossible for me to break through if they go same lane. And now I can pressure him. And yeah, I think I will zap that. He's forced to play Tornado. He doesn't, and he will play Baby Dragon as well. He shouldn't have done that either because now I can safely drop my minions.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he will take my tower there, but his is at 584, and with 43 seconds left, I know I will take it. So here I drop an aggressive Lavaloon, so that he can just go ahead and take my second tower.
Now, do you think, for him right here, do you think it would be better if he just didn't even defend this and went on the other lane instead? Yeah.
Obviously, he has to defend a bit, but he just... I think, for example, the Baby Dragon, that he shouldn't have done that. Because I was going to take his tower anyways, and I wouldn't 3-crown him. And now, he's just... Yeah, actually he's even at a disadvantage on Elixir.
I saw you drop the Lava Hound there to tank a little bit. Do you do that pretty frequently? Just a little, like a hit or two?
Yeah, I did that there because I was going to pressure him and I didn't have any other play. So here, I don't zap the tower. I don't want it to retarget on my Loon, and I just take it. I knew if I wouldn't take the tower, I would lose the match, but fortunately,
dude, you're so good, man. The fact that you're like, oh, I zapped just the bats of the Night Witch and not the tower because I didn't want it to retarget, and that's what won you the match. That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No problem. All right, one more play-by-play here. I do want to talk about this crazy deck. It has Inferno Dragon, Miner, Goblin Hut, and Mega Minion. It's like in Poison. It's kind of a crazy deck. Miner Hut. Goblin Hut has been kind of going around lately, so let's watch this match before we let you go.
Yeah, I think watching this match will help a lot of people. Not for beating this matchup, obviously you won't see it that often. But I use a very similar strategy that I use against Hawk Mega Knight. Unfortunately, I don't have a replay against that, but yeah, I think I'll be able to explain that.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, so obviously I had no idea what he was playing. I was sitting there like, what? I've never seen that. And that's very rare, actually. Usually I always know the deck of my opponent when I just see the name.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just over time you get to know your opponents, and at least when they play 3 or 4 cards, usually you always know the deck, and that's just also in CCGS. Of course, there are some off-meta decks, but pretty much every pro player knows the deck after some cards.
Okay, so here you still don't really know what he's playing. You know it's
and,
like Miner
and when
something.
And when you dropped this Goblin Hut, I didn't have an idea if he would have a P.E.K.K.A. or Inferno Dragon or Electro Wizard. I had no idea.
Here's a question: so, why did you decide to push into the Goblin Hut? All right, go ahead.
Because I didn't want him to split lanes because he dealt damage on the right side, and now this is what I do against Hawk Mega Knight as well. So you see, he played his Inferno Dragon on the right. And I would also do that if the Goblin Hut wouldn't be there. I would drop my Loon in the middle, and there's just so much space to the Inferno Dragon. He has to drop bats. I can zap them, and the Inferno Dragon, even if he poisons a bit earlier, the Loon will always get a hit because Inferno Dragon can't reach over there, and he will focus on the puppies.
That's a good tactic. So against when your opponent has Inferno Dragon, you're always dropping your balloon a little bit towards the center.
No, you can only do that if they have bats and Inferno Dragon and nothing else against there. They have Electro Wizard as well. You can do that.
Okay.
And at this point, I have a very big lead, and it will be hard to come back for him because he has minor poison. I'm feeling very confident.
I think I asked you this last time, but how much? What is the threshold of hit points on a tower for you to switch lanes? Is it just basically a fireball zap range?
Yes, I think so, because otherwise Lava Hound is a very heavy deck, and you don't have like something like a Miner, which is very reliable in dealing damage. So you only want to switch lanes if you're 100% sure that you will take a tower, or if they, for example, push with Hawk Rider and do a very big push, and if you know you have to switch lanes, otherwise they can split push, and that will be dangerous.
Yeah, in this case, you're still going in the same lane, and that's just that's basically just playing defense in a sort of way, right?
Yeah, in this matchup, it was very important as well because he played minor poison and he didn't have the option to just go all in on the left side. He doesn't have the right deck for that. So I was confident in just going for the same lane because I knew if I would do that, he doesn't have any chance of taking my tower.
All right, and 1 HP on that second tower there. Almost got the two. Almost got that gold from Golden Rush. I'm sure you need it so badly, right?
I think this was why the replay got to TV Royale because the second tower just had 1 HP left.
I didn't even know it was on TV Royale. Where is it?
Yeah, I think that was 1 or 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, I love having you on. Thank you so much for coming back onto the channel. I'll link your other video if people want like more tips for Lavaloon. I always learn a ton when you're on, so thanks so much, man. Do you have any shout-outs, anything like that before we let you go?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, shout out to the Nova family. Obviously, I have my own account for like 3 or 4 months now, but I just want to thank them, and it's such a nice accomplishment to have your own max account. And
Congrats.
I guess yeah, thanks. And also to my CR Worlds team. I just did that last time as well. Pretty nice troop.
Awesome, man. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're in the second round now. I think there's a second group stage this time. I think we have a group. Yeah, we should actually get through that group, and then there will be elimination. So let's see if we can do something. Last time we got eliminated by USA.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you guys. Always love having you on. I'll put your information, Twitter and such, in the description below. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I don't have Twitter.
Oh yeah, you still don't have Twitter, man. Are you crazy? Get it? Maybe. We'll keep talking into it. Maybe next year.
Too much time.
That's true. That's true. All right, man. Well, thanks just the same for coming on, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love talking to him, love learning Lavaloon. I hope you guys picked up a tip or two as well from my mistakes and his success. So, guys, huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Find his information in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.